Hello Internet, welcome to Game Thesis. Today's question is this: who is MIHALY? This mysterious old man caused a mass hysteria among Ace Combat fans when he uttered this line.
There are pilots like you in every generation, and I've felled every last one of them.
What could this cryptic phrase mean? Many people have tried to figure out MIHALY's identity, so I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the most popular theories. This is the most common theory, but it's obviously wrong. If you watch the trailer again, you can see that MIHALY can clearly talk. Do you remember Cypher ever talking? Here's a hint. They call him a silent protagonist for a reason. The most compelling evidence for this theory is that MIHALY gets all philosophical by asking,
And what is a nation?
PIXY is also known for his obsession with geopolitics, but I was playing some old game the other day, I believe it was called Ace Combat 0, and I noticed something that puts a pretty big hole in this theory. PIXY's nickname is Solo Wing because he has one red wing, but MIHALY's plane has two red wings. So if he's PIXY, his new nickname would be Dose Wing. And I mean, just think about it, Dose Wing? That sounds stupid. It doesn't fit the gritty and realistic tone of the Ace Combat series. Aside from Cypher, this one seems to be the most popular theory, and I understand why. The similarities between these two are striking, but after countless hours of research, I made a discovery that I believe firmly disproves this theory. If you look really closely, you can see that MIHALY is a human male, whereas the ADFX-01 Morgan is a prototype fighter jet. Now I know what you're thinking. Didn't Mobius 1 kill Yellow 13? Well, yes, but the handkerchief that Yellow 4 gave to Yellow 13 survived. Now, obviously we all know the kid grew up to be an investigative journalist before mysteriously committing suicide, but what if the barkeep's daughter took the handkerchief? In the Japanese version of Ace Combat 4, the kid has a gun in this scene, but in the American version he doesn't, which proves that there are parallel realities in the Ace Combat universe. That means there's an infinite number of possible realities. And maybe in one of those timelines, the barkeep's daughter built a secret cloning facility and cloned Yellow 13 using the DNA from the handkerchief. Personally, I think this is the most plausible theory so far. In the trailers for Ace Combat 7, somebody mentions their grandfather. Since MIHALY is the only old guy in all of Strange Reel, we can safely assume she's talking about him. So in order for PJ to be MIHALY, he would have to have a granddaughter. Now PJ does have a girlfriend, but if you look at the timeline, you can see that Ace Combat 0 takes place in 1995. While Ace Combat 7 takes place in 2019, which means that within a span of 24 years, PJ would have had to have a kid, and then his kid would have had to have their own kid, the granddaughter, and then the granddaughter would have had to grown up enough to the point where she can form coherent sentences. Now this may be possible, but I think you'll agree that this is a pretty messy theory that's highly unlikely. Because PJ got blown up by a freaking laser. Please just release this game already, I'm going insane.